So I'm with my daughter recently, my young teenage daughter, and out of nowhere she says, "Dad, what and why?" And I'm like, "What do you mean, what and why?" She goes, "What do you do and why?" Hi everyone, I'm Joe Fermano. This is your Financial Investment Minute. So I begin to explain to her, for the past 35 plus years, I've been an investment advisor helping people to reach their goals. And right there she stops me. Dad, okay, that sounds good, but what does that mean? What do you do? I said, okay, I'll give you an example. Just a couple days ago, really clients of mine for the past 20 years gave me a call to thank me. And the reason they were thanking me is they sold their home that they've lived in for many years to buy a new home in a retirement community with some assistance as they're getting older. And the reason they called, as I explained, was that the money that they made from their home that they lived in for many years, they did not have to use that money to purchase the new home in the new development, the new community. Because over the years, through the investing, we did well enough and they could leave that money for their children. And I explained, that's what I do. And I could see she was starting to get it. I said, okay, I'll give you another example. Just last week, a woman called me, daughter of a client of mine who passed away a couple of weeks ago. And she called to say, my dad always said, Joe, if anything happens, call Joe, he'll help you. So I found your card on a folder with a note saying, call Joe Fermano, he'll explain. So she said, can you explain? And I said, yes. I said, what's in that folder is the paperwork and statements over the past 11, 12 years. Your father has been saving and investing, and I've been helping him with that for your she has two young sons, for your son's college education. And there's enough money in those accounts now that both of your sons can go to college anywhere they want in the country for 4 years. It's already paid for. And she was silent, and all of a sudden she became emotional. She started to cry. She said, oh my gosh, my dad always said he was going to take care of me. Thank you so much. I said, no, thank your dad for working with me all that time. So I said to my daughter, do you guess? She goes, I'm getting it now. She goes, but why? Why do you do it, Dad? I said, okay, now you're getting personal. I said, you know, your grandmother and grandfather, my mother and father who have passed, when I grew up, they used to always say to me, no matter what your purpose is, you're here to help people and always be kind. There's always time to be kind. And I always remembered that. Now, my father, who he was a welder for DuPont for 40 plus years. My mom stayed home and raised us and then went back to school as we got older and was a teacher's assistant. So we lived a very middle class, moderate life, good life. But I remember my father telling me on a couple of occasions when he first started working that he had an opportunity with his company each month to take part of his paycheck and purchase some stock as an investment for retirement. And I explained to my daughter what that meant. I said, but he was afraid. He was uneducated. He didn't know who to talk to. He didn't know who to trust. He didn't know where to go. So he did nothing. And I always remembered that. And I said, you know what? That's how I'm going to help people. I'm going to learn about the financial planning business. That's my why. And my daughter finally said, okay, I got it. By the way, Dad, I'm going to the mall in a little bit with my girlfriends. Can you give me some money? I'm like, sure, to Bank of Dad. So anyway, call me, email me. Remember what Mother Teresa said. It's not how much what we do, it's how much love we put in to what we do that truly matters. Thank you.